Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, maybe somewhere around the world. Welcome to Coaching Creole International. My name is Stanisława Pavlova, and I'm the founder and host of Coaching Creole. For me, it's a pleasure to be together this night, Friday night. I have some news for you. We have a new partnership with one special lady for us. She's my new guest, and she will be with all of us in Coaching Crew for next few months together. That will be a long journey, so stay tuned with us. And that journey will be really interesting, I'm sure. Her name is Mariya Rubtsova-Mahandeep, and she's a transformational coach. I'm sure she has so many things and experience to share with all of us. That's why stay tuned to the end of this session with us. I will make a few questions to her, but I don't know, maybe you can put some questions too in the comment below. If you are still waiting to join us in our free community in Coaching Creole Network, which is the group with so many people there who can share their knowledge, make sure you can join our group. If you want to know more, you can send me the message in private message in the page Coaching Creole International. So, Stanisław, stop talking, just invite the guest, and let's continue with our interesting topic. Just a second to say hello to Maria. Hello, Maria, very welcome.
Hello. I'm glad
How,
to be your guest. Thank you for having me here.
how are you? How you feel?
Um, I was happy yesterday because it was sunny and warm. Today, the London weather is giving us its usual face. But apart of that, I'm okay. Very excited to be with you. It's my
Thank you
pleasure.
so much. We have a really interesting topic. You will go deeply in that movement, but here is 3 points. How I say in the beginning: motivation, meditation, and our mission. How that three topics connected between each of them, and how we can really go deeper to have a really good meditation, and at the same time I'm sure this is a really deep connection to start to follow and to express our mission. So can you introduce a little bit more yourself and to say something more about the topic today?
Yes, of course. My name is Mariya Rubtsova, as you already announced it, and I'm a transformational coach. Even I acknowledge myself, first of all, to be a Kundalini Yoga instructor and meditation instructor, and also hypnotherapist, which I gained just few months ago. Finished my training weeks before we've been locked down last year. And still very much excited to practice because on my own small experience, it's extremely beneficial for all of us, even though trained, even those who are completely aware of their strengths and weaknesses, they can benefit from having a session with hypnotherapy, which is a kind of integrative therapy. So how mission, meditation, and motivation are related to each other. I would express this from the very beginning when I started years ago. My professional career, early years professional career comes from professional sport, basketball,
Mm.
and I'm the only person in my family for a few generations that did the professional sport career. And I always was wondering what actually made me to stay with professional sport, which is um, quite difficult for a woman, and especially for a little teeny girl that I've been, a quite bad eater, quite fussy about eating. And there was kind of a part of me that been such a stubborn, such attracted to this game, and despite of all difficulties, despite of all sacrifices, I don't know, on the time when I've been on my teenage, I didn't went to discotheques, so didn't went to walk and trips with my friends. I've been training all the time. So I always was wondering what actually kept me for more than decades in a professional sport.
Mm.
And discover myself. I'm quite motivated, self-motivator, a person who really experience the benefit of achieving goals. Achieving in a sport, you have your targets, you have your goals. This championship, for example, our goal as a team, we have to involve in the first three teams in national championships. So having a need to achieve permanently goals and to cover this, develop extremely different point of view of
Mm.
yourself, of your life, and actually of it's form your values on absolutely different level of awareness, and would say even quality of life. You never go back anymore to be mediocre and satisfied with less than the best. And that's it's appear in my life to feel that it's just worth to be an alpha achiever, an alpha performer. In other
Mm.
way, you just waste your time, you waste your energy, your
Mm.
effort is nothing worth. So yes, motivation is what trigger us to achieve something, completely aware why we needed this, what we
Mm.
will gain with, what it will bring us. But most important of all, of everything else is we didn't realize at the start point. We found it out on the final point that through the journey, through achieving, through this process of achieving goals, we entirely become and transform into the different person, which is also one way journey. You can't go
Mm.
back. It's irreversible. So this is the first what motivate me. What is motivation? Then I found it that sometimes achieving goals can be very overwhelmed
Mm.
or very pressurized your psyche, your body, physical body, your
Yeah.
emotions to suppress them, because when you lost with just one point, the game that you've been training or you've been preparing for weeks, for months, and you lost for 1 week, 1 point.
Mm.
It's very how to say, very intensive emotions that you need to suppress. You need to go and congratulate your other teams, your colleagues, the
Yeah.
winners, and in the same time dealing with these suppressed emotions is also not only required, but it's very difficult. It's a process that you need to find the way. And I found my way after a few years. The first few years, I've been injured and fall down and hurt my head. So I developed migraine, And I found it no way to develop, to cure my migraine. There wasn't any suitable cure. Doctors didn't know what to do with me, with my headache permanently. And the last crisis was lasting for 9 months. 9 months, I had 24/7 headache. I lived on off curtains and on silence, absolutely isolated, because I feel my brain is like liquiding inside in my scalp.
Wow.
So suddenly my partner that time found a little book with exercises coming
Mm,
from Far East, from Tibet, and
mm,
meditation, that I've been so desperate to find the cure for my migraine. I started without any doubt, or even didn't know anything about that philosophy, that practices. I started to copy and to repeat them for a few weeks, and it's been a miracle for me. For 2 weeks,
wow.
I just cure my migraine. It's forever. It's gone. And later on, I addicted even to these practices of being quiet. I didn't know that it is called meditation. It's been beginning of 80s. Back in my country, Bulgaria, no one had to teach me what is the meditation. Actually, I just
Mm,
repeat it again and again myself.
yeah.
So I found it after quite a practice. It's something that I couldn't live without.
Mm,
After every match, after even before the match, I went quite inside of me. I focus on my goals. I slow down my breath. I prepare my mind to follow and to remember all the instructions being given to us as a team, all the strategies, and I went and I play my role.
yeah.
So meditation became simultaneously a part of my sport career, and later I just went to certified as a instructor in meditation and Kundalini Yoga, which actually bring my balance, my physical and mental balance, emotional balance back after 15 years working in corporate business in the 90s and middle of 2000 something. I quit in 2010 after the crisis.
Mm,
Um, yeah, meditation is a part of how our brain work, how we can find out what really worked for us, what are our values, what are our goals, is a part of those motivational process that we found out what is. And all these two can clearly lead us to the mission. What is the mission? Why I'm living in this life? What is my purpose? What I will live after me? One day I'm leaving this world. What will be my inheritance? What people will know about me? How they will know what I gain as an experience, as a wisdom?
yeah.
And this is absolutely for me training process between motivation, why I'm doing what I'm doing, what is my
Mm,
motivation. And there is quite a lot of um, drop off parts, break out the parts of motivation as a process itself, and how meditation can improve and can add some even more strength to motivation, to uplift our energy, that will lead clarity in our mind, in our action, in our determination. What is our mission? What is life about?
it's really powerful. So if I go back a little bit, that was this situation, what has happened to you, it was like a wake-up call for you, and then you realize you want to improve yourself, to start to work with the people who can you can change, you can help them to change their life, to achieve what they really want to do, to feel happier. That's correct.
Um, and yes and no, actually. I always been more about my own experiences, how I
Mm-hmm.
feel, um, when I'm doing something, why I'm doing, what it brings to me, what experience, how it changed me, um, how it's transformed my entire life, in which way. But always having those skills to express what I'm experiencing, what I already learned. I
Yeah.
always been surrounded around people who been quite interested in these experiences, because I would say that meditating for many years, it's not only improve and help for my sport career, for my health, it's also brought to me quite a, at first sight, could say, scary, but very deep and profound spiritual experiences,
Mm.
which kind of not everyone can be explained. Even I didn't. I didn't know what it is. I was looking at myself. It's something wrong with my mind. But through the years, especially after it been launched, internet and the information was out there, a lot of science was working towards to decode it. What is meditation? What
Yeah.
is actually and how our brain works? So it's just fit the pieces of the puzzle, that this is our ability. This is part of our being, our whole being. Yoga science uh, defined that we have 10 bodies. We have 10 bodies. Apart of physical
Wow.
body, we have 9 more bodies. And
Can
when
you
you
tell me a
align,
little bit more about them?
yes, when your physical body, on a physical level, you experience some struggle, it means some of these 9 bodies is not aligned, is blocked, is not functioning, not doing its purpose, its role well. So especially Kundalini Yoga, which is a very special kind of yoga, comparing with the other styles, um, it's bring quickly. I've been left sport for nearly 15 years, didn't do anything apart of meditation or little
Mm.
exercising at home or with the friends somewhere. Even didn't go to gym. I don't like go to gym actually. And when I gained weight over the stress position I was working in a business, corporate business, and during the crisis of 2008 and 9, when everything fell apart, I lost my property. It's been on mortgage. I lost my job firstly. I lost my property, and my relationship broke for a few months. And all my
Wow.
life, on my 50, just like gone like that. Like I haven't been living. And
Wow.
I've been 50. So I started Kundalini Yoga just a month after my birthday of 50th birthday. And
Wow.
for 3 months, it brought so much, how to say, I rejuvenate my body. I rejuvenate my spirit. I gain back to those Mariya that I was remembering. I was inside of me. I throw
Mm.
those stress. I throw those experiences, painful, this disappointment of being 15 years running and competing with everyone and everything, with schedule, with targets, with plans,
Mm.
with unsatisfaction of the bosses. The bosses are something that I don't wish anyone to have any more. And this was the way that I just, through Kundalini Yoga, I found it's my mind what's been triggered in this bias and hustle and bustle. So I need to repair my mind to get in a line with my physical body, with my inner world.
Yeah.
And this is what Kundalini Yoga for 3 months. I waste about 17 kilos of my weight. Without changing my diet, without changing my lifestyle in general. I just went and did some exercises, keeping posture, a lot of breathing pattern, pranayama exercise, and meditating. This was all. But it's amazing interconnection. It's amazing intervening between the mind and body, how body reacts. Actually, body is our unconscious, subconscious mind, because it's living by programming. And programming is what we're repeating again and again and again. And if you do the things that are required, the style that you're living in, corporate business style for 15 years, it's normally you gain overstress, you gain overweight, you gain a lot of distraction in your mind.
Yeah. Okay, what is the most common problem when the people they come into you and say, Mariya, can you help me with this? I have the problem this in this area. I have issue with this one, with this one. Can you give me just a few examples?
Sure. Practicing Kundalini Yoga and also hypnotherapy later on, it's help and work on our conscious and subconscious mind, which are like if you can imagine, in one egg with the yolk inside and with the white outside. And the yolk is your conscious, is a little part of your mind, but subconscious is around, and subconscious run all your everyday life by programming you've been brought up with, and you develop through the years by repetition. So people struggle with either mental, we'd say issues, is not mental health, but with mental issues, which is based on the stress mainly, on their suppressed unreleased emotions, in terms of their homely or work environment, in terms of their relationship. And also, this mental state affect our body. They gain on a physical level a lot of performance of these blockages, mental, energetic blockages. And the other problems that people come to me and asking me how I keep my my flexibility on my age. I'm quite flexible. How I keep my fitness, wellness, my health quite energetic and active on my age of 62 already. And Kundalini Yoga is amazing tool that allow you to work on atomic level, on cell level, to clean your energetic still. If you think about children, why children are so energetic? Why is it so difficult to look after children? They're like moving, pushing.
Yeah,
You can't
power.
stop them. Yes, because their energy is clear. They have no blockages. They have no developed mind. Their brains work on alpha brain waves. So they very easily proceed the energy, the thoughts, patterns they see around, and the energy just move freely and quickly, and we have slowed down because we have a lot of blockages. And what Kundalini Yoga does is just to unblock these blockages through breathing, through mild, would say mild exercising, not heavy exercising. But what is important and make Kundalini different from the other part is this combination of different practices. We keep the postures, we do a pranayam, breathing patterns, exercise, we chant, we keep the posture with the hands, which call mudra. We keep the focus on a certain positions, tip of the nose or your chin, or you just close your eyes and look it up on the seventh chakra, which also trigger and work on a different anatomic part of your body, physical body. For example, your optical nerve. Your optical nerve is different experience if you look at your nose, tip of the nose, or if you look your seventh chakra. And your eyes, your brain works on different patterns, so it produces different things, different states. And this is how Kundalini and everyone around me is interesting. This is how I started to teach Kundalini. They asked me, show me how you do it that. And I went to qualify it as an instructor and teacher, and a lot of that back time, about 5-6 years ago, a lot of my students, ex-students, actually finding themselves around their menopause period of life. They benefit a lot. And they've been so much excited. They're still calling me when I'm going back, but because of the lockdown, it's just delayed for a while, not cancel at all.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. I'm sure you're gonna share with us some exercise for next live streaming in coaching career.
Definitely, I'm here for that.
Okay, perfect. So, guys, if you're watching this live streaming after the streaming, just put the comment below #reply, and make sure you follow us in Facebook, Instagram, YouTube channel as well, because Mariya, she will share with us her exercise with the Kundalini and many different topics. How you can help the people by hypnosis?
Hypnosis method, which I've been trained and use, is a kind of integrative practice, integrative hypnosis therapy, hypnotherapy, and actually it works on our first formatting years, the beliefs and patterns we've been brought up with, and we still live emotionally as a person with the reaction. We feel we are grown, we are mature, we are adult, but our reaction is as emotionally stuck in the age when certain events happen in certain aspect in our life. I will give you some examples. Myself, my dad didn't allow me to learn swimming when I've been, for example, 6, 7, 8, in a proper age. The children are still very familiar with water, being in water, moving, such thing. But later on, when I went to professional sport, we've been brought every year in a recreation campus in the end of the championship to get a rest, to rejuvenate our body physically, emotionally, And one of the things we've been doing, instead of doing strength or training about techniques or whatever, we've been swimming. And I didn't go because I couldn't swim. So it's been in my mind, kind of, I never will learn to swim, because my dad used to say, rather than going in the river, he was kind of fisherman and brought us on fishing, and he allowed my brother to go to swim, but not me and my sister, because we're girls. And he said, rather than go in a river, which is dangerous for you, you need to go with mom in the kitchen to learn how to cook. You're going to be a housewife, or at least you are women. You need to go to do some homework, some cooking. And I never was thinking it's able for me as a woman to learn myself to swim. And I fight with these beliefs years. And when I've been probably 28, 29, on one of the camps that I've been that time, I've been kidding by my team players, my mates around me, and kind of not bullying, but yeah, kind of joking with my swimming skills. It's better to go to run there on the stadium or in a forest rather than expecting to go in a swimming pool to swim and such a things, which a little bit offended me and made me ambitious. And I said, it shouldn't be like that. I'm absolutely well fit, flexible, energetic, and swimming shouldn't be a big deal for me. I sit on the edge of the pool and watch them 3 days how they do swimming. When they move their hands, their legs, when they pull up their head to breathe in, when they breathe out, and it's like a camera. I just memorize every single part of this movement.
Wow, this is really powerful. Oh my
And on the
goodness.
3rd day, I surprise myself jumping in the water and start to swim like I never been a swimmer. And my trainer, my players, team players, and friends around me, wow, what did you do? When did you learn that? I said, until I sleeping. But yes, this showed me that actually there is nothing impossible we can achieve. When we have a goal, we find a way. If you are really really motivated, and it is all in our mind, just looking at it, memorizing what is the first, second sequence of the movement, how they going through. You can repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. In yoga, we say something very important. If you repeat something, and just get my notes to be precise. If you do something for 3 minutes, this exercise is like a part of the whole set. It has some purpose. But if you do it 10 minutes, it is like a self-starter. And you can practice alone. If you do it 15 minutes, it will turn exercise into a deep knowledge. If you're doing 22 minutes, your mind will use to have it as a pattern. It's already insisted in your subconscious mind. It became a habit. And if you do it 31 minutes, your body will be familiar. It became part of your natural movement. So how many times we repeat something. It's critically important for what we gain in life, what and how we gain our purpose, our goals.
Wow. Mariya, that's so deep connection. When you say I just was watching 3 days how they swimming, and I realize how it's important to have a vision memory.
Absolutely. And there is a specific meditation in Kundalini Yoga that
Mm,
develop this sensory system. We have sensory system. A part of our outer senses, the touch, the smell, the sight, the taste, the hearing. We have the same one inner side, inner senses. And through meditation, you can develop this sensory system that is more easily connected, links to your higher self, to your intuition, to your genius.
mm,
And once again, you link these inner senses that you can trust more because it is inner environment. It is nothing to do with the world outside. It is you, how you
mm,
perceive information, how you create your reality inside, in your mind, in your inner senses, what you feel. It's right for you. And when you link these skills, these five senses, with your intuition, with your higher self, there is nothing that you can achieve. There is nothing, you became unlimitless
mm. Oh,
because
yeah.
you can see everything. If you can see everything, if you see in details, you can experience in inner world. If you can experience in inner world, you will be attracted by your radiant body because
Yeah.
you're going immediately to radiate it outside this energy, these feelings of how it's make you feel inside when you see it. I can swim. I see myself in a swimming pool. I'm swimming. I'm enjoying water. And your body follow this mind. Your body follow these thoughts. It's
Yeah.
just for swimming, but you can use it for everything. Absolutely. There is nothing that you can't achieve if you
Perfect.
develop your vision
I
and
love that.
beliefs.
Okay, in the end of our interview today, what is your mini solution to that people who will catch that meeting with us? What you can prefer to them?
Um, During the last 12 months, a year since we are locked, I'm sure many of us experience quite anxiety, um, quite depression, some of us, not all of us. But we all worry about where we're going. We're living in a time of certain changes. We all sense
Mm,
it that we all don't know how and where, but we sense it that the changes is coming and it will be deep and profound, and nothing of the way we know the world and life will last. So what I would recommend uh, for people watching us and interested in those self-transformation practices, how to quiet their mind in the end of the day. If they feel overactive in the end of the day, um, with left many tasks, unfinished tasks, or pressure of the day, with the worries about finances, about relatives, about health. This simple practice that I'm going to show you will firstly calm down their minds,
mm,
will calm their breathing, their heartbeat. It will bring their both hemisphere of the brain in a balance, which is very important, how our brains work, which
mhm,
part of the brain is more active. The left brain is more logical, is more active, and there is many questions. What, why, when? And the right brain is more creative, more calm, and more inner living life. But it's good to be equally active as left brain is. So this pattern, this breathing pattern, will help and works exactly on this balance. And what I recommend is, it's called alternative breathing patterns, or in Sanskrit they call it Nadi Shodhana, which means subtle energy clearing breathing techniques. And it's presented in this way. You sit down with the straight spine. If you are on a chair, your buttocks should be back on the seat, so you're sure your spine is really straight. Your shoulders is open back and relaxed down, and you just imagine inside of you that you are
Something is happening with her internet. Maybe she will join with us just for a few minutes. Sorry, guys, sometimes this happens. So we are live. It's here. Here we go. Mary,
yeah
something is happening with your internet.
yeah, probably my internet is very slow this last few days.
Okay, that's fine. It's okay. This is how it's work when we are live streaming. It's not
Yes.
just recording, so everything is possible. So you say,
Yeah. Yes.
yeah, your back is.
It is just for a few minutes, can be 3, 7, 11, 15, 22, 31, but it's gradually can be raised in the time that suit you. So we started with the right hand, the thumb of the right hand. We block the right nostrils, but keep the rest fingers up and press it in this way. In this way, not down, not too much, just where the bone here. So press it like that. You slowly and counting on your mind on 3, you breathe in. Press the left nostrils and exhale on the 3. Inhale through the right nostrils on the 3. Block right nostrils and exhale through the left on the 3. Inhale through the left. Exchange. Exhale through the right on the 3. And this pattern with the closed eyes, you can do it just before you sleep, with inhaling through the left, exhaling through the right, and then exhaling through the right, exhaling through the left, will make, if you imagine the sign of eternity, which is 8, it's made the air path to your brain activate and calming your left and right brain. Yeah. So this is very calming. If you do, you can do it for if you already have some knowledge and experience in breathing and pranayama, you can do it for 5. Inhale 5, or even on the 3, on the count of 3, you can involve holding for 3. So it's going to be like that. Breathe on the 3 through the left, hold for the 3, and exhale for the 3. Inhale for the 3, hold for the 3, and exhale for the 3. So there is a 3 part: inhaling, hold, and exhale for the same amount of count. For advanced practitioner, you can count until 5. Inhale on the 5, which make the breath more deeper, more longer. As much as you can control your breath pattern, you control your brain, because your brain is entirely focused in your body. Your brain, your mind is your servant. It's given to us to analyze every second what's going on with us. It's a survival tool. So when you make your brain to focus on your breathing pattern, because you control intentionally how deeply you can breathe, how long, it's going to count and follow what's in the body. In the same time, you program your body, aka your subconscious mind. You program it to follow what is your wish. Your wish is at AM, 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. to be calm, to be prepared for your sleep, for your rest.
Perfect. So the people that will join your group as well, this group will be absolutely for free. That you will share
Yes.
with everyone some kind of exercise, your
Yes,
knowledge.
different health problem, different tools, different meditation and breathing patterns and exercises that will work on all our energetic centers called chakra, and how we can use this energy. Actually, Kundalini Yoga is Kundalini Yoga because we work with our Kundalini energy, and every one of us, each of us, has Kundalini energy. It is our psychomagnetic potential in a body that we are awakening and rising in your 7th chakra. It's just balancing your whole aura and give you strength and profound insight and will to achieve whatever you want.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Maria, for tonight. You're gonna have live streaming this month as well. So, guys, stay tuned with Coaching Crew International, and Maria, she will go deeper with Kundalini Yoga, with meditation, with motivation, and what else? I forgot something.
And mission.
And
And
mission, of
mission.
course.
And
Okay.
mission.
Thank
We'll
you,
find
Maria.
our mission.
Yeah,
Thank you very
thank you
much for
so
having
much.
me here. My pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, have a good evening, guys. See you soon again.